very, very easy. But let's practice very complicated.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're getting set for an NFC North matchup as we join you from historic Lambeau Field.
Two incredibly dangerous tight ends getting ready to create problems for the opposing defenses in this matchup, Phil.
Man, when you're a quarterback, there is nothing like having a good tight end because, you know why? Because he's close to you. So it doesn't take great skill to throw the ball 5 or 6 yards from where you're at to a tight end who can catch it nowadays. And not only just catch the ball, get you about 10 or 15 extra yards running with it.
The Packers have it at the 24. The catch is made by Randall Cobb. As we take a look at the offense, Eddie Lacy is a massive man. Very difficult to bring down with just one tackle.
Green Bay is looking for some toughness on the offensive side. My gosh, they find it with Eddie Lacy. What a year he had in 2013. You don't have to make a hole for him. If there's nothing there, he'll run a few people over.
It's intercepted. Going to take it the distance. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
Well, the quarterback, he could not see the defender. The defender in the right spot makes the catch and takes it back for a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. To the 20, mark him down in the 19. Aaron Rodgers will be under center. First down at the 19. Gains 5.
Eddie Lacy is the type of runner you like to get him involved early, get him into the game. Why? Because he runs with such power and he can punish defenses. If you let him do that early, I promise you, you get great rewards later in the game.
Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. Griffin takes him down.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Rodgers got it in the gun. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out. Here's the punt by Mastay. Going to try his luck here. He's going to be tackled right around the 49. And a run back of about 14. First down at the 49. Gets it out for the completion. Gains 20.
Hard to play man-to-man against such a quality receiver. You kind of mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
Peterson's in the backfield. Single back set. Tosses the football.
Mike Wallace was dealt to the Vikings from Miami after the Dolphins had acquired him a couple of years before in free agency. Paid a lot of money for him. Things did not work out in Miami, but what about here in Minnesota?
Jim, Norm Turner's the offensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings, and one thing about him, he likes to run the football, but he likes a fast wide receiver like Mike Wallace so they can get those big pass plays down the field.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line. The Vikings at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Peterson up the middle. Burnett's there to take him down. But big-time pass rushing ability from the linebacker position.
It's one of the best outside linebackers in the NFL.
2nd and 6.
Can't hold on here as this falls incomplete.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, he can make a big play.
The Packers lined up in the nickel. Bridgewater standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The catch is made, and they are in on Peterson.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
So 1st and goal to go. Peterson's going to secure the handoff. Breaking huddle at the 8-yard line. The Vikings come out in a bunch set. 2nd and goal from the 8. Toss to the outside. Fights through contact. That's a gain of 7.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
From the 1. And here runs it across for the score. Touchdown. I hope you have your blowout playbook, Phil, because this game is so one-sided as the first quarter is drawing near a finish.
Oh, shoot, you know me. I'm very limited. I only have one playbook, and that's all out. But, hey, that describes what we're seeing here so far. The offense, the whole football team, they've been sharp, and they're on their way to a blowout.
And he'll start his return. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Packers offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know, the coaches were upset at him when they went to the sideline. So the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, but I expect a better drive this time.
The Packers still driving as the second quarter gets underway. Lacey lines up in the backfield. And the second quarter is underway with this gain of 11.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
First down and 10.
He makes the catch.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
First and 10. And Rodgers will hand it off.
Lacey is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, when there's nowhere to go, that's a short game.
2nd and 6 coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Out of the shotgun. Rodgers connects with Jordy Nelson. And the offense will need 3 yards here on 3rd down after the completion. Rodgers by himself in the backfield from the gun. And the pass goes incomplete. Munnerlyn in on the coverage.
The Packers will second-guess that play call. That time on 3rd and short. They throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's 4th down.
The offense is back on the field here with 4th and 3 to go. Rodgers back in shotgun formation. To the outside. They've got the hook up. The Packers with the gutsy call, and they convert here on 4th and short.
Yeah, it was. Gutsy call by the offense and the offensive coordinator. But look, this guy's willing to take chances, and he tries these plays and these situations every game, and that time they came.
Rodgers sends it to Cobb. That's a gain of 6.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always.
They come to the line at the 28. The Vikings defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 2nd down, 4 to go. Breaks at the tackle. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. They cut into the lead with that touchdown and aren't that far off the pace all of a sudden here midway through the 2nd quarter.
And I get to say one of my favorite things, the tide has turned here in this game. I love those kind of cliches, but it has turned, no doubt. Being dominated, you get that quick score. Now you're close. Leave it up to your defense to give you a chance to take the lead at halftime.
The Packers getting ready to kick it off. Sherald on the return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. Bridgewater's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Here's Rudolph. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
2nd down and 7. The catch is made by Jarius Wright. Matthews, that time on the tackle. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. Now looking at 3rd down. The Packers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Peterson's met after a gain of 13.
Peterson's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the 1st down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the 1st down.
1st down at the 50. Peterson still on his feet. Burnett's all over the ball carrier. About 90 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter, and it's a 2nd down play. 2nd and 10. Throws the pass.
Well, if you're the offensive coordinator here in a 3rd long situation and you're winning a close game, you'd like to pick this up. But also, you got to make sure you call a play that doesn't put the offense at too much risk. Tough call coming up here from the goalkeeper.
Bridgewater's going to take it from the gun. Intercepted. He's brought down.
And he's probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this. He is one good linebacker.
The Vikings with a nickel look here on defense. Rodgers got it in the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Almost intercepted that time. Second down and 10. Coombs taking the handoff.
That's a gain of 8.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. You fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Setting up now at the 45.
Rodgers standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Rodgers over to Nelson. Gains 17.
That time it's a short pass to the receiver, and I give him all the credit. He takes a short pass and turns it into a long gain. He has the move to get it done, and he did that time.
The Packers take it from the 28. Two hands on the football and has the catch. Nelson's brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
Breaking huddle and coming to the line at the 17-yard line.
Playing press coverage to the outside. First down at the 17. Rodgers over to Nelson. That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up. Touchdown. And they get one back. As we near halftime, that was a much-needed touchdown that suddenly gets this team mentally and even on the scoreboard right back into this game, Phil.
Changed everything, Jim, didn't it? I mean, it changed the fans, the way they're looking at the game, the coaches, the players. It's amazing. One play, and look what it did to this football game. Hey, I like the play. Really creative thought process there, and the offense caught the defense by surprise.
Patterson's going to test the coverage here. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Vikings just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Crosby ready now for the second half kickoff. The second half between these heated rivals is underway, and we're going to find out which team made the adjustments to break the tie. Still powering ahead. The Vikings offense comes onto the field after a tie ball game through 2 quarters, Phil.
Usually in the second half, offenses kind of get the advantage. Why? Because the defense starts to tire out a little, and you can spring different plays on them because you've learned what they like to do. Can they come out here and take advantage of this defense? I think they're going to have a good drive right here.
That leads us to second down. Just a quick drop back. Kyle Rudolph with the reception. So they get the reception, but it's not enough to move the chains. Third down coming up. It's a 2 tight end formation. Makes the reception. The Packers defense now is going to go nickel. The Vikings take it from the 33. Peterson up the middle. After running it, it's second down. Bridgewater's back in shotgun formation. White has the reception. Clay Matthews makes the tackle.
A lot of times you look at the drag route, you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route across the field. That time they did it. It's just short of getting the first down.
Set up screen to Peterson. Picks up about 5.
Jim, years ago, you never would have seen a screen pass on third down. But offenses are so varied now. You see it more and more. That was nice execution on that play, and it picked up the first down.
Bridgewater's now completed 4 in a row. Burnett's in on the tackle.
Packers defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Bridgewater's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And it's on target with Kyle Rudolph. Offense still looking for a first after that completion on second down. Takes it out of the eye. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Vikings take it from the 43. Bridgewater's on the move. Heaving it down the field. Intercepted. Tackles made late in the third in a tie game. What a time for an interception.
Great time for an interception. Great time to take advantage of it on the offensive side. Get ahead of this game. Get to the fourth quarter and watch the other team be under pressure. See if they can handle it.
Rodgers from the shotgun. The reception by Nelson. Rhodes is there to take it down. Cavs have featured this wideout. Nelson's done everything asked of him today, Phil.
Well, this league is loaded with really tremendous wide receivers, and we are watching one of the best. He can do everything with the football.
Second down and 4. And the immediate handoff to the fullback. They're able to move the chains after that last run. And the give to John Kuhn. Brought down at the 26. The fourth quarter is about to get underway, and we've got a tie game. This one's been fun to call, partner.
Yeah, it sure has. It has been fun, Jim. I love low-scoring games where there's a lot of pressure on the calls, pressure on the players. We've seen that, and it's going to be a fun finish.
The Vikings with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. The ball is loose.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
It'll be 3rd and 7 now after that incompletion. The Packers have to get to the 33 for a first. From the gun, Rodgers. On the money. That's reception number 2 for him.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Rodgers, completion percentage 70% on the day. The Packers from the 37. Joseph's the one who brings him to the ground.
Lacy is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. That ball is rifled to Randall Cobb, who makes the catch. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Handoff out of the I formation. It's now 2nd down. Randall Cobb has the reception. Not able to get away from Greenway that time.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here. Teams in the NFL spend about 30-40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do here. Let's see if they come up with something that works.
Not much time left here, and the defense will need to come up with a stop to maintain the tie.
Second and goal from the 9.
Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
At the most critical time, they found the end zone and taken the lead. It's up to the defense now to hold on to it.
Yeah, that's what they've done. They put the pressure on their defense, go out there and finish this game off. And then, hey, look, you always got to feel good as a defensive player when you take the field with the lead.
Sherrills fields the kick. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Vikings offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Second down after the incompletion. These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out. Knocked down as he fires it.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches the defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back. Because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think they're going to throw it short.
Bridgewater's going to take it from the gun.
The ball is taken out of his hands.
I think we all like to see coaches that gamble. You know, I know the fans do, the media, all he has great faith in his team, but this is not the situation to do it. Fourth and long, near midfield. The game is close, even though you're losing. You're in the fourth quarter. Punt that football away and wait for your next chance.
Hyde's taken down at the 46.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The Packers ready to get this drive started. The last time they had it, Phil, it was a touchdown, and they got all the way to the end zone mainly through the air.
Yeah, they did it through the air. They got good protection. You know, we love what the quarterback is doing, but how about the wide receivers and everybody catching the football, separating from the defender, and they're getting some easy throw and catches out there.
And that's Robinson in on the stop.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Ball at the 47.
Second down, 3 for the first.
Griffin's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Vikings defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
It's third down coming up.
The Packers will set up. The 44 is the first down line.
Got a flag.
Oh!
Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense. Double tight end formation. Third and short to the ground.
And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
I give the offense credit here, Jim, because this is a nice job. They knew if they got one first down, it would probably seal the game, and they got it done.
First and 10. They call his name again. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. The Vikings will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point. The Packers will take the snap from the 40. Another carry here. The Vikings stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. It'll be third down. And Starks is going to take the handoff now. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. The Vikings will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. Tim Mastay now called on to punt. That punt could not have been better struck. And now the defense has the advantage with the opposition, with their backs to their own end zone. The Vikings offense comes out here, Phil, desperately looking to put a drive together that can give them a chance here late to win this game.
Always the tough thing to do in a situation like this for the offense is don't try to make the big play. Let it happen. Take a short gain if that's what the defense is giving you, especially on first down. Get this drive started by doing the right thing.
Second and 10. Looking across the middle, Charles Johnson with the catch. They'll have to rush now as he's taken down. The Vikings will walk to the line. They've used up their timeouts at this point. First down. Pressure on every snap now. And he comes down. No! The defender tips it out.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The Vikings will take the snap from the 35. Bridgewater's going to take off with it. Looking long. Pass is intercepted. Tackles made. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
Surveys. He's hit as he throws it. It was a close one. And at the final whistle, what a win for that one team.
It sure is. What a thrill to win a close game in the NFL. You think about it, how hard it is just to get one win and how tough it was out there. And hang on, man, great feeling.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.